Welcome to Collins Street in Melbourne CBD. You are on the traditional lands of the Kulin Nation. You should be standing on Collins Street between Elizabeth and Queen Streets. This video will explain the history of our Bluestone paving and how we have adapted it to be water friendly. Victorian bluestone is an iconic characteristic of Melbourne. It was the favoured building material during the Victorian gold rush period of the 1850s, and you'll see it throughout our central CBD streetscapes and in many of our historic buildings. But as gorgeous as this bluestone is in our streetscape, bluestone has its downsides of city planning. It is volcanic basalt, which is an extremely hard, dense rock. The problem with this stone is that it basically acts as a lid and seals off the earth below. No water can pass through it, and the bluestone actually increases the amount of water runoff when it rains. One simple solution to this is something called permeable bluestone. Since the early 1980s, the City of Melbourne has been upgrading the footpaths in the central city from asphalt to sawn bluestone pavers. If you look down Collins Street, you'll see the sides of our footpaths are where the bluestone pavers are cut into small cubes or tiles. Rainwater hits the paving in these spots and can now soak in between the cracks into the soil below, watering the tree root systems. Trees in the past were typically planted in what we call a tree well or a single hole in the ground. I like to think of them like big pot plants. The bigger the pot of the soil, the bigger the plants. So when we installed the permeable paving, we dug trenches along the back of the curb, making sure we didn't disturb any of the precious tree roots, and filled the trenches up with structural soil, which is basically rocks with some soil. The trees now have a much larger soil volume to take advantage of. So in theory, the trees here should get bigger and get larger canopies. This new bluestone paving is obviously great for the trees, but it also means less water flowing into our waterways and bays at the same time. If you're looking around the city, have a look at the number of tiled bluestone pavers around. We hope you enjoyed the experience. There are plenty more of experiences to be had around Melbourne. Join us at another location with just a click.